Two of the 2015 college football season, though it's week one of our coordinators' corners here with Ball State football. We're talking offense today with Joey Lynch. First off, congrats on the win. You put up 48 points. You have to feel pretty good. What are your overall thoughts on where you guys stand one week in?
Yeah, it was always nice to get off the season to start the right way with a win, and I thought for the most part kids executed pretty well, and came down to a couple situations that we'd like to have back, but overall for a first game I think we operated pretty well and we were pretty efficient. We had a couple procedure penalties we'd like to have back, but I thought we did a good job of taking what the defense was giving us, and thought Jack had good command of the offense.
Darian Green, the real big story for you as far as outstanding performances. James Gilbert, though, also. What worked for the running backs as far as stepping in and filling some pretty big shoes, but doing it in their own way?
Yeah, we've said all along we feel like we had a group of good backs, and Juwan was such a feature back for us for years that we knew this year there'd be more of a three-headed monster, and I think all three of them played really well in the opener. And James was fortunate to graduate early and come and participate in spring ball, so a little bit ahead of some of the other freshmen from that standpoint. But he's a very talented guy and very mature guy, and knew what the expectations were for him and what we thought that his role was going to be in fall camp, and had a good fall camp, and it showed week one.
Let's talk about the challenge that lies ahead. Texas A&M is a team that last week had 9 sacks. First and foremost, how do you keep Jack upright?
Well, they're a very talented front. They do a great job, rushing the passer and play a lot of man coverage and try to get home with 4 guys, and they've been fortunate to do that. So we got to do a good job moving the launch point and giving them different looks and blocking them at different angles, and doing different things to allow us to operate and have us a chance to let the receivers win too. Because anytime you're in man coverage and press coverage, it takes a little bit longer to get into your routes and get off the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be a full team effort, and everyone knows what they got to do to allow us to have a chance to have success.
Is there a fun aspect to the man coverage part of it in particular? Because it's very much, and Coach Lembo said this in his press conference, in the SEC it's a lot of matchups and individual matchups and things of that nature. And when you play a lot of man, it's mano-a-mano, you and I. And you go back to Jack's first start, it was a lot of man coverage against Western. Is there a level of excitement as an offensive guy saying, you're going to have an opportunity, now go win?
Yeah, no question. We've talked to our kids about it, all week. And when you play man coverage, there's not a ton of disguise. You can't disguise that. So that, like you said, you line up and you play, and we got to try to put our kids in position to have some success, and whether it's formationally or matchup-wise, like you said. But at the end of the day, we got to win the one-on matchups, and whether they're vertical routes or slant routes, we got to keep them off balance and change up the rhythm with our feet. But when you play man coverage, you always have a chance to have a big play on each and every play, or it can be very ugly. So we got to win, and we know the challenge, and everyone plays a role in that.
What makes their front so special too?
Big and athletic.
Can't teach that.
No, they're extremely athletic. They got great range. They're long and explosive, and they do a really good job. And in my opinion, they come off the ball and they're going to go sack the quarterback and kind of stop the run on the way. But it's going to be a challenge for us, but it's one that we're looking forward to.